people walking alone and wearing a mask. Unless you're working with someone you are unfamiliar with, then yes, put on the mask. And I also see people in their own car wearing a mask. Unless you're in a public transit, or public shuttle, as this one, why put on the mask? The experts are saying the virus is not airborne. So we need to be really smart about this whole thing.
I know we are doing so much to protect ourselves. This pandemic has been so strange and affecting a lot of people in different ways. The mask has become the most valued clothing we put on the mask. So I've been observing some kids, and 2 days ago, this kid just rushed out and grabbed the mask, removed the mask from the face and said, "I can't breathe, miss, I can't breathe," and just tear it off. All right, so I've been observing that, and I know it's for our own safety and to protect other people around us. That's why we wear them. But I'm beginning to wonder what you are hearing. I know you work at the hospital. What's happening with wearing the mask? What are the side effects that are coming up?
Basically, the thing about masks is we in the hospital, we are wearing it 12 hours a day on the shift. Wow. And the human body is not designed to wear masks all the time. Even though the human body is not designed to wear the masks the whole time or all the time, the benefit of the masks is better than contracting COVID. You are weighing your options. What they are saying is if you are coming into close proximity with people, you need your mask. So this child in your class needed the mask, but it's possible he has asthma, which makes him putting that mask on for a long period of time very dangerous. So if you are not coming into close proximity with people, take off your mask. And because we are wearing the mask for long hours, if you're not doing anything, get out there. Like I live in a townhouse complex. My street is a wide street. I'm not going to come into close proximity with anybody. I can walk around the complex with no mask because the virus is not airborne. It's not in the air. It's contact. Okay, so basically get in as much air as possible. Get it into your lungs. If you can walk to a shop close by, you know that from walking from the house to the shop, you're not going to be in contact with people. Even if it's the pavement, they are walking that way, you are walking this way. Okay? So you can go without the mask, but once you are about to enter the shop, you know you are going to be in close proximity with people. Put on your mask. People are cyclists, people go jogging, people go walking. Please take off your mask when you are doing such activities and get enough quality air into your lungs.
Mine is just a concern about these masks. I find when I'm wearing a mask, I breathe through the mouth. My mouth is open all the time. I try to close it, but I can't.
Are you asthmatic? Do you have asthma? Or?
No, I'm not asthmatic. I just have that problem when I put a mask. I put the mask on. I can't breathe through the nose. I have to breathe through the mouth. So I was wondering if there are any side effects of breathing through the mouth continuously instead of breathing through the nose.
It's not normal to be breathing through the mouth. So like I was saying, if you are going to use your mask, just use it when you are in close proximity to, other people. Otherwise, then take it off. And another thing is, I don't know which kind of mask you are using. Maybe it's too thick, you need a lighter one.
Sometimes I use the cloth one, and other times I use the blue ones.
Yeah, so the blue ones, don't you find them easy to deal with?
No, actually, I think that I find the cloth one better than the blue one.
Oh, okay.
This issue with the mask, because now no research is coming out yet. and it's a government mandated thing that we all put on the mask. I was on Google the other day.
Yeah.
And Google said if you are the mask is causing anxiety, it's causing palpitation,
yes,
so on. And I was surprised to find those evidence coming out already. So I'm hoping that more research can be done in this area, so we know exactly what to do to protect ourselves. So there are like two things now: protecting the thing from outside, and also making sure you're within your organs inside is also at good health.
Yeah. So like exactly. So like I said from the beginning, we are not as human beings designed to put on masks or to walk around with masks. But public health is saying there's the benefit of putting on the mask outweighs the disadvantage of trying to breathe, because we in the hospital at the end of the shift, we find that we are very tired than normal because we are working harder at breathing. We are not breathing normally. We are using extra energy to breathe through the mask and the N95. And it's also making us sleepy because your brain is not getting enough oxygen, or whatever oxygen it's getting, it's not rich. It's not like standing outside and you see that's rich natural oxygen. This one, it's so there's enough research about masks, and it's not beneficial, but we are in the middle of the pandemic. We need to use some common sense as well. If you find that you are finding it harder to breathe through the mask, then it's possible that you need to be in environments that do not have too many people. You get what I'm saying? You should be more doing things more outside or staying at home than, except those of us who have to work, we have no option.
And the kids who have to go to school.
Yeah, and the kids who have to go to school, but they can come out and take off the masks and fill their lungs with very rich oxygen air, rich oxygen, then go back in. That's why they need less time. But kids, sometimes even when it's recess, they want to play with each other, so then they need the mask.
The mask on.
Unless you want to run around by yourself out there, then you don't need the mask.
I'm not sure if anyone has.
Can I ask a question though? I know that the sister who say he can't breathe, he has to breathe out the mouth and all that.
Yeah.
And if he wear the shield, the face shield, is that okay or no?
No, it's not. The face shield is not enough protection.
Yeah. All right. You need both actually.
Yeah. You have to wear the mask with the face shield. But again, it depends on the environment that you are in.
I have a contribution to make. First of all, I just will show you the masks that we use. I'm a teacher anyway. Show you the mask that we use at school. This one.
Oh, yeah. This one.
Yeah.
So that's the one we use at school. And I find, like Rachel is saying, you wear it for a number of hours and the breathing becomes a bit difficult. So what I have done is, or what I do is, every little opportunity I get, or maybe somebody relieves me from the classroom, I just take a short walk outside to get some fresh air. And it is true that we have a lot of mental health issues coming up because of the change in our way of life now. But I think we cannot do much about it, because that is what we have at this time. If you find that you cannot breathe too much and you want to build too much of the negative, it's going to affect you more. So if you don't work, you want to stay at home, take the short walks, walk around the house, or just walk in your backyard or just around the block and come back in. Get a few people that you can connect with to just talk about issues, so you don't, because you cannot get the way of life that we used to have pre-pandemic. That's not what you have now. So the encouragement I give to people is that the mask is not a complete protection. The shield, they are all not complete protection, but we're reducing the risk. It's not comfortable, you're reducing the risk.
Yeah.
So if you find yourself in a room full of people, everybody's talking, and without any mask, then the droplets will be in large quantities. That is where the risks become higher. So let's try as much as possible to wear the mask. In the classroom, some students would want to explain themselves, they want to answer a question. The moment they want to answer a question, they want to take off their mask to talk. I'm like, no, we can't do it.
Can't do that.
Just talk through your mask. And so we go out, we take some walks during the day, 5 minutes walk around the building, 10 minutes walk around the building, we come back in. It's quite a very hectic situation now, but we are doing the best we can. So thank you for the discussions you're holding. And I guess that is all I have to say now.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was my last question for you, Ms. Rachel. I'm not sure if anyone has anything else to add.
I just want to say that 2020 has been hard. There is no manual for what is going on. Most of us have never experienced this thing in our lifetime, and we are all doing our best to navigate it. And the home remedies that people have suggested will help. Yeah, they will help, but minimize it as much as possible. Use them in small portions, because there's no dosage for home remedy. That's the underlying effect. And then when it comes to vitamins, if you want to take extra vitamins to boost your immune system, you need some consult with your doctor. They'll tell you which particular one you need to boost your immune system.
I'm not sure if anyone else has anything else to add.
I just want to say a very big thank you to AfriCanada Hub for the good work you're doing. It's truly, truly appreciated that we can come together as a community to brainstorm some of these issues.
Yes.
And thank you so much to our own guest, Sister Rachel, for sharing your expertise. It's truly, truly appreciated. And thank you to everyone who joined in. I have learned so much from your perspectives, and definitely it's going to help fight this 2020.
Thank you.
And don't forget to exercise. Oh, yeah.
Madam Rachel, do you have anything to add?
No.
Okay. Thank you so much for that contribution.